Joining me now, I want to bring in my colleague, Kelly Dudzik. Kelly was down at the church in Clarence Center just a little while earlier when the family and friends met for that service.
Yeah, there was a remembrance ceremony in Scott, and what we heard over and over tonight is that it's through this sacrifice that all these families have made that all of us are safer every time we fly now. The pastor who was at Zion Lutheran Church in 2009 returned to that church tonight to lead tonight's ceremony, reflecting on what it was like that night to respond to the crash. We also heard from a crisis response team member from the Red Cross who spoke about how she's come to know the families first through their grieving and now through their activism. The lieutenant governor reflected on the strength she's seen come from this tragedy and the work the families have done in Washington. And we also heard from the former head of the NTSB who talked about how grateful she is for all the work the families have done in Washington.
Let me express my appreciation to you. This investigation and my association with you is a highlight of my life, personally and professionally. And until I moved last month, I don't have an office anymore in Silicon Valley, by the way. Until I moved last month, I had an office. And your signed 3407 poster that you gave me hung in my office. And I was reminded of you every day.
And that work, Scott, that they do in Washington is not done. They continue going back each and every year, the families on their own dime, to make sure these pilot safety standards are not rolled back.
Yeah, they are quite a tight-knit group. They become a small family, in essence.
They have. That's what they said tonight.
Kelly, thank you. I appreciate that. And Mary,